Oh, okay, thanks, Steve. Yeah, we're going to get to Lauren in just a little bit. 6:45 right now. Schools have been stocking up on cleaning supplies with some kids. Some kids headed back to the classroom.
But how effective are some of those cleaning products against protecting kids from the coronavirus? That's what a lot of parents want to know. As part of our Rebound Maryland series, WMAR2 News' Mark Roper spoke with a company that supplies organizations with disinfecting products. So, Mark, what experience do they have in this field?
Good morning, Ashley and Christian. Well, we spoke with the vice president of a local company experienced in working with hospitals, and we asked them about how they're applying what they've learned to keep schools safe.
School supplies usually mean things like pencils, paper, and books. But during a pandemic, you can add a few other things to the list, like disinfecting wipes, hand sanitizer, and protective face mask. Acme Paper Vice President Andy Atman not only provides schools with products needed for cleaning, but guidance on best practices to keep students and staff safe.
This is part of what we've been doing for a long time. We do a lot of business in the healthcare industry. So with COVID, what we've done is taken the expertise of where we work with hospitals with how they put their disinfectant practices and sanitization practices in place and bring that to the public.
We asked someone who's well versed in viruses, an assistant professor at Johns Hopkins Bloomberg School of Public Health, what's the difference between disinfecting versus sanitizing against a virus?
Sanitizing refers more to lowering the number of these germs or viruses on surfaces or objects to a safe level as judged by public health standards or requirements.
And what about disinfecting?
Disinfecting refers more to killing germs on surfaces or objects, and it works by applying chemicals such as disinfectants that have been approved for use in order to kill these germs.
Keep in mind, disinfectants are considered pesticides because they are designed to kill a pest. In the year 2020, that pest is the coronavirus.
The EPA regulates the claims on pesticide product labels, and EPA registered surface disinfectants are designed to kill viruses at the time they're used.
BioProtect is a surface protectant. What that means is you put the product down after you've disinfected the surface, and now that surface is protected for 60 days. Therefore, if someone sneezes on the surface, it doesn't matter. You've protected that surface.
The EPA has yet to approve BioProtect as a product which can repel the coronavirus for extended periods of time. However, Atman points out it is an EPA-registered protectant and inhibitor. The EPA has approved its claims of providing an invisible microbiostatic coating to inhibit the growth of odor-causing bacteria, mold, and mildew. The product doesn't claim to protect users against disease-causing bacteria.
We supply a full range of products, disinfectants to protectants. A disinfectant highly that we use is the Protexis sprayer with Pure Tabs. It's a chemical sprayer combination.
According to the EvaClean website, the company claims its Protexis electrostatic sprayer can reach up to 3 times more surfaces in the same time it would take to use buckets, rags, and wipes.
It takes 1 minute to disinfect a surface. That 1 minute is key because a lot of times people don't realize that a disinfectant has a range from 1 minute to 10 minutes to fully disinfect, but the surface has to stay wet in that time frame.
Although the EPA-approved label doesn't show Pure Tabs has been approved yet for use in an electrostatic sprayer, the product can be found on the EPA's List N as meeting the Environmental Protection Agency's criteria for use against SARS-CoV-2, the virus that causes COVID-19. And during this pandemic, the EPA is working to rapidly approve cleaning systems.
EPA basically essentially started saying we have not approved use of electrostatic sprayers or foggers yet, but that's not to say that it could change. The technologies are changing, recommendations are changing daily.
Now, the EPA just approved a product called SurfaceWise, which can protect a surface against the coronavirus for up to 7 days. An EPA spokesperson said it was given the emergency approval to use that product at 2 hospitals in Texas, as well as American Airlines. We're live at the Inner Harbor. Mark Roper, WMAR2 News.